Okay, welcome back. Alright. I think I found the room I'm supposed to be in here. Let's see.
No, it wasn't like that.
That was it. So we inhaled.
When Montague Dunn was standing close by the plants, the caterpillars were released and caused the deadly spores to activate. Panicking, and likely already half asphyxiated, Montague Dunn started back and knocked over the bust. He rushed to the door, but it was locked. He had to force it open with his shoulder. We already know the outcome. Montague Dunn collapsed and died not far from the pool. Well, it is time to perform our experiment on the ventilation system.
Okay. Watch me be going the wrong way. Yep.
First of all, I need to visit the Colonial Collection Room to see how those caterpillars dropped onto the deadly plants.
Here we go with this again.
These young plants must be delicate if they are kept in the nursery.
Come on, Watson. Tell me where I need to go to do this, because I don't remember. Okay, it's not this way. Figured I'd give it a try. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause the video to find out where I gotta go, I'm gonna have to find where I gotta go more or less. I don't want y'all to have to watch me search the premises for where I'm supposed to be going. Alright.
the ventilation duct. Our caterpillars are in place. I'll activate the ventilation system so that they fall down. Watson, stay here and observe.
All right, Holmes.
It only took me like 10 minutes to find this. What do they want me to do here? Done all that, done that. Done that.
The power is on. The engine cannot be started whilst the transmission is active. The engine has started. The ventilation system is working.
I think I'm supposed to follow this.
Excellent. This ventilation fan is working. Let us see if I can activate the other one. From here, we are unable to see the interior of the Colonial Collection Room. Perfect. Now I just need to find Watson to check the result.
It works perfectly, Holmes. Bravo. Now, if you could just help me to get rid of these caterpillars.
Perfect. Now we know how the murder of Montague Dunn was carried out, by activating both Albert's and Mr. Hamish's fans.
But only from Mr. Hamish's workplace would it be possible to see when Montague Dunn entered the Colonial Collection Room.
Hamish had the opportunity to stimulate deadly plants at Colonial Collection Room. As a biologist, he would have understood the technically of how to do this. Oh. Change some of these around. There's really only like more to it than this. Can't be everything. Well, okay. Martin Hamish could not be the killer. He had the opportunity to steal a divine syndicant's plans and stimulate them from his workplace directly after he locked. Okay. Affect the arrest of... Let me see what happens when I do this one now. It goes right back to it.
Let's go to Scotland Yard.
Locked. Inspector, I believe that Martin Hamish is guilty of the murder of Montague Dunn.
Aha! I knew it. I'll send the lads around to arrest him.
Very good. I shall wait to hear from you.
Can't really do anything else, I don't think, to make it any different.
Inspector, I came here as quickly as I could.
Martin Hamish is in the large glass house. There's no need to hurry.
I don't need to hurry. I'm in a hurry. Take it easy in here.
Holmes, my God!
Yes. We found him like that.
Our messing around with the ventilation system didn't go unnoticed. Mr. Hamish realized that we knew.
Inspector, could you arrange the body, please? I should like to examine it. The mark around the neck is very visible. He died instantly.
Life is becoming a living hell. I find it unbearable. Dunn deserves to die, but I cannot forgive myself for having his blood upon my hands. We Sandwich team always have fallen victims of circumstance. I found myself to be no exception. I must atone and shall do so here and now.
A club foot. Bravo, Watson. That is the key element of this case. Something about this rings very oddly.
Why do you say that, Mr. Holmes?
Why? Because of Mr. Hamish's club foot. Oh, I deserve to be kicked from here to Charing Cross. I should have noticed it.
But, Mr. Holmes, I can't see why.
No, I don't suppose you do. You must recall that Mr. Dunn was locked inside the Colonial Collection Room by the murderer. If it was Mr. Hamish, he would have had to run up to his workplace to trigger the fan situated above it, taking into consideration the condition of his foot.
Well, it is still possible.
Perhaps, but it is rather strange that such a person as Mr. Hamish decided to base his plan on the speed of his gait.
You mean to say that somebody helped him?
So the suicide is questionable?
Correct. Mr. Hamish accuses only himself in his letter, and so the investigation stops.
Possibly an accomplice, then? That idea had not occurred to me, Mr. Holmes.
I have another idea, Inspector. Thanks to the testimony that we have collected, we are able to rebuild the events as they took place that day.
With a timeline, such as we did in the Jack the Ripper case.
Precisely.
The map at the entrance of Kew Gardens should help us with our timeline.
Let us analyze the facts and statements so that we may recreate the events of that morning.
I gotta remember all this. Whew. remember all that.
Perfect, Watson. Now, let us ascertain who assisted Martin Hamish in killing Montague Dunn.
Albert is not involved. Mr. Hamish and Albert not accomplices the alarming. 10 minutes without that. Let's wait 20 minutes. It could have been enough time to trap done and... Well, that's a possibility. Ooh. So, look, I went this way. No. We'll not go there just yet. We'll see if there's anything else to it. And I'm probably going the wrong way again, which is normal for me. I'm gonna say is, the farther I get in this game, I think the longer the map, the bigger the maps get, I should say. Okay, large file. Move, Watson. Jesus.
Holmes, don't look at me like that. I don't know what to think about all this. Mr. Holmes?
Oh, normal. Determine the identity of Martin Hamish's accomplice. Let me try to go here and see if there's anybody I can interview or anything, before I make my decision. Let's say a decision. Just want to make sure I'm not missing nothing.
Locked.
Yep. Don't think there's anything down here. No.
Locked.
curious. Oh, we're not got there yet.
Follow my path, and better you will feel.
Okay, I don't think there's anything here. I might have to make up my mind right now. Margaret Wright and Martin Hamish, accomplices killing, probably dying in a professional and personal situation, have been damaged by the breakup with Dunn. Miss White is a dangerous woman, very capable of carrying out an elaborate murder of Monterey Kane. She, just say, flirted with Dunn's son Albert and later pushed Martin Hamish to a suicide. She deserved the rope. Then Miss White is a desperate woman in debt, reassigned consideration wealthy gentleman. Denying a suicide, she killed him in desperation. Hamish tried to save her. She deserves a second chance. Not sure. I doubt I'll be able to talk to her again. Something tells me it's not going to happen. Just trying to do another walkthrough to see if I can find anything, but something tells me that I'm just going to have to make a decision. What's in move? Ugh. I guess I'm going to condemn her, because, I mean, she did, and she seems kind of innocent in a way. I mean, could be extremely dangerous in a way. Condemn, sure.
But Holmes, how can you be certain that we'll find Miss White here?
It is obvious, Watson. Just use your brain.
I am using it. I do use it.
Now that the rope has tightened around Martin Hamish, Miss White must act to erase all traces of her implication. After the suicide of her accomplice, there is one final trace remaining: the deadly plants of the Divine Syndicate. She will be there.
Very good. Shall we go?
Just one moment. Now listen to me, Watson. I shall see her alone. You will conceal yourself behind her, quietly.
Whatever are you planning?
Nothing spectacular. The impulses of women have always been a mystery to me. But she is a bold one, and so we must be cautious.
All right. You can count on me, Holmes.
Mr. Holmes, good day to you.
You do not seem surprised, Miss White.
Well, I was expecting you.
Not for too long, I believe. So please tell me, as it is still unclear, who planned the murder? Was it you?
You were wrong, Mr. Holmes.
It was Martin Hamish, then. You managed to convince him to take on a more prominent role.
You could not be further from the truth.
You think that you can fool me?
You don't care what I think.
It is difficult to care about someone who is capable of pushing a man to his suicide. It is over, Miss White. The police will be here any minute.
Over, perhaps. One moment you were here, and the next, you were on the other side.
The other side? No! Stop! I beg you not to do this, Miss White.
Don't come any closer.
Please remain calm. We can help you.
Not one step further. Don't try to stop me.
Stop this foolishness. You cannot truly want to die.
No, it's too late.
Great, I have to do that all over again.
This is tragic, Holmes.
Are you able to do anything?
I'm afraid not. The poison has been fulgurating. Her heart stopped instantly, poor child.
This might be a spoiler. I gotta see if I got everything. I did. Awesome. Nah, I'll accept it. Sympathy. Nice. Alright. I'm gonna stop it here and I'll see y'all next episode. If y'all enjoyed, leave a like, and if y'all are new, subscribe for more Sherlock Holmes and more content later.